Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight we're reviewing Yellowtail Pinot Grigio, a lovely white wine. Yellowtail, I have so much respect for Yellowtail. From Australia, a place where I would love to live one day and enjoy the life they have over there. So, from the Casella family, they've been crafting wines for generations apparently. And the same family traditions and passion carries on to that today through Yellowtail. Great tasting Australian wine, oh bugger me, that brings a smile to everyone's lips. So, standard white wine, straw coloured. Definitely getting the pear. It also says fresh and zesty, bursting with red apple, pear and passion fruit flavours. Definitely getting the pear. Don't know about the passion fruit and red apple though. Okay, I've definitely got the apple then. And it's amazing, isn't it? Sometimes with reviews you don't know what you're tasting. You taste something, you think, what the hell was that? And if you know it's red apple, then you can pick it out quite easily. And when I said it, all of a sudden, that's red apple. You know, certainly apple, you know, red apple, green apple, it's all the same bloody thing, unless you're an absolute connoisseur. So now, really getting that red apple taste and the pear. Still not getting passion fruit, but you can't win them all, you know. With reviews, you don't always win them all. You don't always get everything. And yeah, with most beers, wines, spirits, whiskies, you know, you aren't going to get every single bit of flavour that's out there. You know, or if you did, you'd be on bloody TV. A lot of these reviewers blag it, and I try not to blag it, because if I don't get it, I don't get it. You know, it's as simple as that. What I do know is Yellowtail are a fantastic wine company. I was always more of a fan of their red wines, so like the Shiraz, the Malbec, the Cabernet Sauvignon, the Merlot, the Jammy Red Roux, and some fantastic wines, all around the 7, 8 or sometimes 2 for 12 if you go to bargain booze. And yeah, some fantastic varieties amongst them, some really good red wines that deserve to be at the top. Yes, you can pay £30 for a bottle of red wine and white wine, but I've had some. I mean, my sister-in-law from America, she bought some wines. They came across to us and they bought us some wines, and I know these wines were 30 quid a bottle. And the funny thing is, I mean, sorry Kathy, that they weren't that great wines. The taste wasn't that great. It was a Premier, it was a Chablais Premier Cru or something along them lines. And the red wine, I can't even remember the red wine, it's gone. But yeah, the wines weren't that great. And price is not always the biggest thing with wines. Taste, aroma, flavour, you know, it's what matters more. Price isn't the key ingredient. Don't be fooled when you go to a restaurant and you pay £30 for a bottle of wine that it's the better. Look at the brand. You know, if it says Wolf Blass and it's a Marlborough or certainly Yellowtail, get it. Disregard a lot of the pricing. That was lovely. Yellowtail Pinot Grigio, obviously Australian. And as you may notice, Pinot Grigios are usually from Italy or Hungary. Hungary make a lot of Pinot Grigios. So for it to be from Australia, it's fantastic. Southeastern Australia as well. 11.5% volume. So out of 5, for me, 4.4 out of 5. A really nice tasting Pinot Grigio that breaks the Italian stranglehold on Pinot Grigios and Hungarian Pinot Grigios as well. And yeah, really nice. Good tasting. Great aroma. Ticks the boxes. Out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. Really decent. And that's it for this review. Loved it throughout. I've got to go back into the house now. I've done 2 sly reviews. Might get a bollocking, but there you go. Yeah, it's been a strange day. The strangest of days. I will reveal all on my 1000th review. Not 1000th review. When we reach 1,000, when we go live streaming again, because yeah, then I'll tell some tales. Well, not tales. I'll tell some true stories. And eye-opening they will be. And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And see you soon. And lovely wine. Oh, right, back up to the ass before I get a bollocking. As you do. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Oh, and thanks for being there. You know, the last year I've been through the toughest of times. If people are still watching, and thank you for still watching towards, you know, the end of the video. Some people just switch off quite early on. They listen, and it has been a severely tough year. I suffered rats, not only outside, but in the house, underneath the house, and in the house. I suffered at work to a degree where it broke me. And the other week I was at my lowest. And from someone who suffers with anxiety, I was at the stage of contemplating, you know, the worst. And in some ways, people only, you know, in a lot of ways, you know, I've never, ever thought about suicide. But these last few weeks, you know, it's been difficult. And today, today was a day when things happened, and it will all be revealed. Obviously, I can't say any more because obviously there's legalities involved. It's funny because I came to the job I'm in. I left a job which for Rushcliffe Borough Council under a company called Streetwise, who I didn't entirely trust, I've got to be honest. But I worked with a fantastic workmate, and yeah, she was a fucker on the phone, and she knows she was as well. But we had a relationship, and a working relationship, and she was more tough than me. But our combination worked really well. And I was tempted by a job last year, the job I'm in at the moment, and I left the job I was in. And in life you make mistakes. If only I'd have known that the job I left was going to be 1,000 times better than the job I've come to. I mean, I work so hard that nobody sees what you do. There's no appreciation. And it certainly seems like that anyway. I'm a lifelong gardener who loves what he does, has a passion for gardening that, you know, it's not something you can beat out of me. So, if you're still watching this, yeah, it's been a tough day. I'm already putting into action plan A, B and C, because what has happened today is life changing, and I cannot under any circumstance in the world let it happen again. What I witnessed today was brutal, horrible. As a person who suffered seeing his mum and dad and the wanker she fucking went with, violence, domestic violence, and today I've seen something that I don't want to ever see again. In my life, you know, I steer away from any violence. It's just the person I am. And in life, you know, we have to look at ourselves and think to ourselves, you know, sometimes in life you have to realise that there's something not quite right about yourself. "10 years ago at the Arboretum in Nottingham, I decided to walk away from it. I'd had enough of bad practices, bad people. Went to Sainsbury's. It was a good 4 years there, apart from the last year. You know, trying to get you on tills when your mum died, not good. I had a good time at Streetwise. I had a great relationship with a mate, and we are still very, very good friends. In fact, even more so, because we realise what is missing from the work life. And we were good, you know. Whereas a lot of people would bullshit and tick, "Oh, I've done this work, I've done that work." And you get a lot of that in life. We did well. And I was never under the illusion that I wasn't being watched. You're always being watched. In any job you're in, you're being watched. Which doesn't bother me, because if you do the work, then there's no issues. If you do the work. You know, you can bullshit all you like, but if you're not doing the work, people know, people see. So, bloody hell, I've rattled on far too long. It's been a very, very stressful day. I've seen things today that I can't even tell you about, because legally I'm not allowed to. And it's been the culmination of the last year. I, as a person who reads people, knew today was going to happen. But even I was shocked about what transpired. And yeah, a very dark day in my life. And but still, a great wine. There's a good thing. And I best go back in the house, because if I get a bollocking off the wife, she'll go ranting. And I really can't do with the ranting. You know, fucking hell, there's only so much you can do with in life. And it's funny, I've never understood anybody taking suicide. Never understood it. You know, until recently. Until the last 3 or 4 weeks, you know. And I can understand. And now I'm at that point when I can understand why people are just overloaded with emotion and whatever else is happening. And, yes, I'm not the sort of person who would, because I'm far too strong for that. Far too strong. You know, standing up to bullies of the world. But wow, I've had a blow to my senses that I'd never thought I'd have. It's been a tough few weeks. And if you're still watching, thank you for watching. You know, you've seen the review, and you're now watching They're very honest opinions, and I do apologise if I upset anybody. It's never my intention. To upset anybody. Been a tough day. A really tough day. Been a tough year. I've never come across anything in the last year that I've come across in my life. And I'm born in St Anne's, Nottingham, in a tough area. And yet I've never come across this. All will be revealed soon. When we hit 1,000, all will be revealed, because I will not hesitate to spill the beans and be brutally honest. And that's it for this beer review. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening, if you're still listening. It's been strange. I do apologise for any of the negativity on the last 2 reviews. I really have gone through the mill and beyond today. It's been tough. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.